Yo guys, it's me again and welcome to the team builder for week 3 of the GWA Season 7. This week I am fighting Maki, who we faced quite a few times, quite a few leagues before, so I'm always happy to fight her. Last week we beat Caleb 1-0 and in my opinion the best draft game I have ever played. Not like my performance, but like the performance from both of us, and the game just came down to a 50-50 coin toss, which I luckily won, but like that was an incredible game. So I'm hoping to come close to that game and to win again this week. But yeah, Maki has a really cool team. She has Meowscarada, Iron Bundle, Cinderace, Latias, Donphan, Tentacruel, Thundurus Incarnate, Alcremie, Registeel, Dunsparce, and Misdreavus, with her two Terracaps being the Alcremie and the Registeel. Alcremie can be Fairy, Water, and Poison, while Registeel can be Steel, Fighting, and Flying. So she has a few very obvious threats like Meow, Bundle, Cinderace, Latias, even the Thundurus. But also like the two Terracaps are really bulky, but they can also be really annoying if they are setup variants like an Iron Defense or a Curse set for the Registeel, and of course the stupid Calm Mind Acid Armor Stored Power Alcremie. So I will have my work cut out for me. But that being said, I do feel quite confident in my team. Up first is Gouging Fire, who I have named after Maki, so this is fun. Lumberry with DD, Flarelet, Dragonclaw, and EQ. I have enough speed to outrun her entire team after a Dragon Dance, because her speed tiers are wonky. Like, she drops from Tentacruel all the way down, I think, to Alcremie? Or to Misdreavus. It's to Misdreavus, right? Yeah, yeah. From Tentacle to Misdreavus, but like I am not bothering speed creeping in Misdreavus with my gouging fire, genuinely. So yeah, I just decided to run Adamant, and after Dragon Dance I would speed her Iron Bundle and everything else. That makes me able to run Max Attack Adamant, like I mentioned, and quite a fair bit of HP. So Meowscarada is scary for Gouging Fire if it's like the Specs Power Gem set like I wrote in MMC. But if it's not, if it's like a protective bat set, which could also come because I could be burning Bulwark, or if it's Bandit, or if it's Choice Scarfed, or if it's Heavy Duty Boots and it's already a different typing than the Rock type, it's setup fodder for me, for my Gouging Fire. So is Cinderace. Cinderace is always setup fodder. I can also do it on the what's it called? The Tentacruel, even on like Alfremie if I really feel like it. But I'm mostly planning to set up on Cinderace, maybe Meowscarada and Tentacruel and go in from there. Like Flare Blitz, it's insanely hard. I do two-shot a Donphan at +1, and I do live in EQ after Flare Blitz recoil, but ideally I have the Donphan weakened before I can start setting up with Gouging Fire, or I can win with Gouging Fire. I have Dragon Claw for the Latias. Like, I was thinking about Scale Shot instead of Dragon Claw to always Oko the Latias, but I wanted the Lumberry because she has a Thundurus Incarnate, which could just stop me on my tracks with a Prankster T-Wave, which is something Maki loves to do, so that's why I have a Lumberry on it. It also helps with like Glare on the Dunsparce, I guess, or T-Wave with the Registeel, or even like some Toxic Spikes for Tentacruel, I guess. And then I have EQ for set Tentacruel. And for Cinderace, if I don't Oko it with Dragon Claw. I did want to run Heat Crash, but I couldn't really justify it with the Registeel being there. So yeah, this is my Gouging Fire. I think it looks good. It has some good chances to set up and win from there. And at worst, it should at least claim 1 or 2 kills. I hope at least. My second Pokemon is Grab the Greninja. Choice packs once again, like week 1. Protean, Surf, Ice Beam Extrasensory, and Sludge Wave. I always outspeed her Cinderace, so Meowscarada and Bundle outspeed me, but the other ones I do outspeed. And this thing just hits insanely hard. Extrasensory is for the Tentacruel, and it's the same as Dark Pulse because I have Protean, so it's the same damage output on like Iron Bundle, for example, as a Dark Pulse could be. I have Surf as my main water move, which is mainly there for like Registeel, for like Cinderace, of course. It's just there as a water move, in all honesty. I don't really need it other than for Cinderace, so yeah. Ice Beam is really nice for Meow, for Thundurus, for Latias, even for like a Terran Flying Registeel. Can also hit it on Donphan if I don't want to surf, so yeah. And then I have Sludge Wave, because it's the strongest move I could be running. It Oko's Iron Bundle. It does a lot of damage to Alcremie if it's not split F, it Okos it. So yeah, this Greninja looks really good. The only mon I don't hit for good damage is like the Misdreavus or the Dunsparce or the Registeel. But like Registeel isn't really that scary because I do have a lot of Pokemon for it that I can take advantage of. Registeel with. I like Misdreavus and Dunsparce. Sure. Sure. I'm hoping I don't regret this because I also hated them in the power rankings. Anyway, Greninja looks really good once again, and if it performs like it did the first 2 weeks, it's going to be a really fun week again. My third Pokemon is my Scizor Choice Bandit with Bullet Punch, U-Turn, CC, and Defog. I have max attack with a lot of HP and then the rest in defense to have my Magic 333. Bullet Punch is really nice as my priority move, hits the Alcremie for super effective damage, although I do think it should be terastallized. But it also revenges a Meowscarada easily after like a fair bit of like if it gets a little bit of recall, like for example a Volt Switch from my Belly Bolt, my Bullet Punch just KOs it, I think. I also just two-shot it. It's really nice for Iron Bundle as well. And in general to attack some scary Pokemon that would speed me. U-turn is there for momentum to easily get Engaging Fire and Greninja. Like, let's say I predict the Cinderace coming on my Scizor, I click U-turn, go into Gouging Fire, and I can get a free Dragon Dance, which could be awesome. And then FCC, because it hits the Registeel as hard as it possibly can. And for my last move, I went for Defog, because I am not bringing any hazards myself, which might be a throw, because I do like bringing Stealth Rocks against like Ardent Bundle, and even like Meow, Thundurus, Cinderace. But like she has two spinners, and she has Score Change, and I'm not running Heavy Duty Boots on most of my mons. So yeah, I just went for Defog on Scizor, because like knockoff could be cool, but it's such a safe move to click. Like if I want to make a prediction, let's say, and click knockoff, I'd rather just U-turn, I think. So yeah, I just went for Defog in case she tries to hazard stack me, and I want to get rid of them because I have no boots on Gouging Fire, or on Gran, or on Scizor, and I'd rather not play with hazards of the field. My fourth Pokemon is Heracross. They're not dark this week within the Soul Vest. This is quite a cool set. I have enough speed to always outrun her entire team after a trail day, so I think I should have the same as Gouging. Yes, I do. Good prep for me. So yeah, after a trailblaze, I would speed her entire team. And with Terra Dark, my knockoff becomes Stab, which is really nice in all honesty. Plus, it also blocks the Prankster T-Wave from the Thundurus. Like, I did think about running like a Guts Flame Orb set, obviously, because it also blocks the Prankster T-Wave. But I don't think she wants to click Will-O-Wisp, for example, against my Heracross, because that would be quite scary for her. Like with Moxie, I think I have a good chance after like a Trailblaze to maybe some Revenge Sweep some things. Because this Pokemon is hard to kill for her. Her physical attackers, they drop after a... Like, if I outspeed them, they drop to a move from me. And their special attackers don't really appreciate me with an Assault Vest, like her Iron Bundle can't KO me, and then I just KO it back, which is really nice. Yeah, I could still change this to Guts instead of Moxie, because I don't need the Moxie. And like, sure, I'm not activating my own Guts, but like, if she does decide to T-Wave me with like a Dunsparce, or she does burn me, or she puts T-Spikes up, I could maybe see Guts. I think I'll stick to Moxie though, because after the Trailblaze and I suddenly get a surprise kill on something, like let's say the Iron Bundle thinks it can pick me up, I live with my Assault Vest, I click Trailblaze, I hit speed, and then I get a free KO. Suddenly I'm +1 speed, +1 attack, she doesn't have many switch-ins, and I can just snowball from there, I think at least. Plus it's cool. The Terra Dark also makes my knockoff a lot stronger, so I do get a big hit off on like Latias and Thundurus especially. Because with my CC I don't do that much to either of them. And it's nice for the Misdreavus, because otherwise I can't really touch it. Alright, my second to last one is my Belly Bolt Heavy Duty Boots with Terra Water. I haven't decided which one of the two I want to Terra. I'm leaning Heracross, because Belly Bolt's electric typing is quite useful anyway. But with Terra Water, I can also just play some Mind Games with Iron Bundle. If it's choice locked into Hydro Pump, I can easily click Terra Water and resist the Hydro Pump, which is nice. But I don't love weakening myself to like a Flower Trick from Meow, because it doesn't make contact from my static to proc. But then again, I also resist Spiral Ball, so yeah. I think it will depend on how the game is going and what 6 she is bringing. Anyway, my Belly Bolt, I have a lot of speed. I mean, not a lot. I have enough speed to outrun a Donphan. So let's say I need to Toxic the Donphan. I can Toxic the Donphan, and I mean, I can also Terra Water on the Donphan, click Toxic, and that's how it gets weakened for my Gaiji Fire, which could be really nice. I have Wall Switch to get out of there, like I said with the Scissor, to pivot into Gouging Fire or to pivot into Greninja. Even Heracross can also do some nasty stuff. I can get a free switch in on it. Slack off to keep myself healthy, and I went for Discharge because it is stronger than Parabolic Charge, and I think it has a role to OHKO the Iron Bundle, which Parabolic Charge or Vol Switch don't have. Yeah, it's max PDF or almost max PDF with a lot of HP, because this is my best answer for like the Thunderous Incarnate, as well as the Iron Bundle, of course. Although I have quite a fair stuff for Iron Bundle. Like Scissor doesn't drop in one unless it specs Hydro Pump, but if it specs Hydro Pump, it's not really that insane because she needs to hit it and I can Terra out it with Belly Bolt. I also have an Assault Vest on Heracross, and for my last one, it also deals decently fine with the Iron Bundle. So yeah. Anyway, this is Belly Bolt. I think it looks quite decent, plus Maki lost Belly Bolt, so it would be a crime to not bring it against her. And my last one is Bronzong. Steve is coming back off the bench. Leftovers with Iron Defense, Body Press, Stored Power, and Calm Mind, and Heat Proof this week instead of Levitate. I went back and forth between the two. Like, Levitate is really nice to switch in on Donphan, but Heracross also can switch in on Donphan if I haven't terastallized yet, and go from there. Like, if my Heracross goes down while weakening the Donphan for Gouging Fire, Heracross has done its job. So, plus she might also just expect me to be Levitate on Bronzong and never click EQ on me, which could be cool. And Heatproof is really good for the Cinderace, especially after I had an Iron Defense up. So, at plus 2 defense, neither Scarada nor Cinderace nor Donphan really can do a lot of damage to me, and Meowscarada and Cinderace, they both drop to a Body Press. So does Iron Bundle when I'm at plus 2, which is really nice. And then, like, I did think about running something else with Stealth Rocks, because like I said, I do like Stealth Rocks against this team. But I was scared of the Alcremie. Like, if it's Terra Poison, I can Toxic it with Belly Bolt, and my Heracross doesn't really do that much damage to it unless I have a Moxie boost up and start clicking EQ. And like, Scissor can't hit it super effectively. I mean, these two can, but if it gets Acid Armor up, my EQ doesn't do much, and if it gets Calm Mind up, my Extra Sensory doesn't do much. So I am quite scared of the Alcremie if it's Terra Poison, with like Calm Mind, Acid Armor, Stored Power, and then Draining Kiss. So I decided to make my Bronzong also a Calm Mind set, so it can set up alongside the Alcremie, and then click Stored Power as well. And like, if my Bronzong gets a Iron Defense plus a Calm Mind up, she doesn't really have a lot that can kill me. Donphan is the main thing that can kill me, which is quite funny if she doesn't click that, doesn't understand that I'm heatproof. And even if she does, like, a Donphan does less to me with EQ than a Cinderace does to me with Pyroball if I am... So if I'm Levitate, Cinderace does more with Pyroball than the Donphan can do with EQ when I am heatproof. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, if it comes back to bite me, it's my own fault, because like I always say that heatproof is worse than Levitate, but now I'm running heatproof myself. Anyway, yeah. I think this Bronzong is quite useful defensively, but if I get the turns right, like for example against the Registeel or especially the Alcremie, maybe even Tentacruel, I can dent her team or even win. Like, I have a lot of Pokemon that can just win on their own, like this Bronzong and this Heracross can do it, although they are not designed to do it. Scissor is designed to be a breaker, but obviously when you're bringing a Choice Band Scissor, Bullet Punch can also clean. Granite's meant to be my cleaner, but it can also break because it hits really hard, and Gouging Fire can do both of them, so I have a lot of offense, like a lot of offense, but both Gouging and Scissor and Heracross and especially Bronzong are bulky Pokemon too, so I think my team looks quite decent into hers. I even have some things that I am not bringing that I think look good, so yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching the team builder, everyone, and I will see you in the battle for week 3. Peace! Okay, everyone, we are connected to Maki. Let's see what she's bringing. I don't really have a clue. So, the Dunsparce is here, oh no. Thunderous Incarnate. She's still... That's her Terra Captain, okay. So, Steel fighting and flying. Stupid Dunsparce. I mean, I have Heracross, so it should be fine. Steel fighting flying. Latias. My Bronzong looks incredible. Bundle. I mean, Heatproof is annoying on my Bronzong. Although, like, she probably doesn't have a ground move. Bundle, Meow, and then Dunsparce. Anyway, I kind of want to lead off with my Heracross. That being said, Scizor also looks really good because she doesn't have much to deal with Scizor. I don't think the Latias gets a fire move. Wait, before I look this in, let me check that. So, she didn't bring the Tentacruel or the Donphan. I should have brought Hazard, it's insane. Latias. No Donphan, but Registeel. And no Alcremie, but Dunsparce. I have 17 seconds. I hope Latias doesn't get a fire move. It doesn't. Okay. Scizor can lead off then. Have fun, Tumaki. This is my second game in 2 days. Second game with Heracross, so yeah, I'm hoping I don't confuse sets. I'm hoping I can focus because I do want to win this. Because I'm quite invested in this GWA. But anyway, I'm waffling. Let's see what she's leading off with. Emerald. Meow. Good lead for me. Scizor against Meow. I get a free U-turn. I get a very free U-turn if the game wants to connect. Yeah, okay. That was kind of scary. She could go into Bronzong. I mean, she probably is not into Bronzong, into Registeel. Should I just click CC and get some damage instead of clicking U-turn? Because I'm not really that threatened by the Registeel. I can just go Belly Bolt on it. Is my Belly Bolt slower than a Registeel? I think it's not. No, I invested to outspeed Donphan, so yeah. Okay, I think I might just click CC. If she goes the Registeel, I can just click it again. So she clicks U-turn. I can count that. She put me at 258. Scizor. Meow. 258. 23%. Interesting. That looks Bandit. Yeah, okay. So Bandit Meow. Dundee comes out. Bandit U-turn. Interesting that she goes for this. So, Thunderous. From my Scizor. This looks like standard damage. I am going to always swap into my Belly Bolt here. So this Meow is Bandit into U-turn. That's good for my Gouging Fire if I can get her to lock in into something that isn't Knockoff, for example. Locks off. 329. Yeah, Bjarne, I know. 329 on Belly. She went for Knockoff. That looks like a normal roll. She doesn't have a ground type, so I can easily click Volt Switch, which is always going to be my play. She clicks Volt Switch herself. So she is not locked, which is good to know. Knock, Volt Switch. And I'm getting a nice Volt Switch on something. What I expect to be like Latias. Maybe Registeel. Registeel. Okay. I can go Heracross. I can go Scizor. Or I can go into Gouging Fire. This is her Terra Captain. Steel, Fighting, and Flying. If she's flying, that's annoying for my Heracross. So I think I'd rather go into Scizor. I could also go into Bronzong and start setting up on this, in all honesty. Should I do that? Because like, what's she going to do to beat my Bronzong? I think I might just do that. She might not be scared of me. She might think I'm going to click Stealth Rocks. Because that is something I do quite often. So this Registeel is lefties. My first play is to always click an IDF, because then the Meowscarada doesn't come in. And then we start clicking Calm Mind. I hope she stays in. Yeah, nice. Rocks. Okay, Bronzong. I am committing very early to this set. But she doesn't have too much to beat it. Reggie's still. My Bronzong is at +2 already. Now I click Calm Mind. If she's IDF herself, I need to be careful. If she's IDF herself, I need to be careful. I mean, she could also just Terra out of her steel typing. Yeah. So now my store power looks quite good. So she Terras. What is this? Fly? Yeah. Makes sense for Heracross. Also makes sense for Bronzong. She's excited for herself. I don't care. I don't care. So she clicked IDF herself. I am really damn bulky. If I go to +2/+2, yeah, I start doing a lot already. Click Calm Mind again. Clicks Body Press. 256. 24% with the Body Press. She did 44, 37, is 81. I think she's max. I don't think she has for that investment. I think I'd rather click Store Power. She clicks Iron Defense, really good. So, Store Power should be a 2-shot. Ooh, it barely isn't. It barely isn't. I mean, if I'm at +6 and she's at +6, she doesn't do much. I think I should start Iron Defensing myself again. Body presses. That's nothing. Okay. I'm at +4 now. I mean, my stored power should kill her. My stored power should kill her. But my stored power also guaranteed kills when I go to +6, right? I'm at 209 now. 209, 62. Yeah. I think I just click IDAF again. Wait, no. Yeah, I do. It's Body Press. Oh my days! I hate this game. Kills Bronzong. I have Spec Size Beam, it's fine. Oh, this is really annoying. This is really annoying. Like, ridiculously annoying. She has a free iron bundle now. Oh, man. Oh, that's annoying for me. She didn't have anything that beat that Bronzong set, man. She didn't have anything that beat it. Yeah, go Iron Bundle. Or go Dunsparce, it's fine. Ruby. Latias. Interesting. I'm just getting a kill then. I'm not getting a kill. That thing lives. Gren. Latias. Yeah, I should have taken that thing out. So this is like a Soul Vest. Good guys with again. So we take out the Latias. With Gren. Gren still looks really good. Yeah, because this is a bundle, right? Okay. So this is flip turn. Or Hydro Pump. Belly Bolt is kind of important. I kind of want to go into Heracross. Like, I really want to go into Heracross. But is that a bad play from me? I don't know. Heracross against Bundle. Like, I don't take that much from it. She still has her stupid Registeel though. How many does Belly Bolt take? I'm at 267. 267. After Stealth Rocks. Ice Beam. I think I'll go into Heracross. Yeah, I'll go into Heracross. Iron Bundle against Heracross. Takes Hydra and she misses. That's decent. Oh, I expect her to go into her stupid ass, her stupid Registeel. I can slack off on the Registeel though, so I will click knockoff and play a little bit slower. Could have doubled into Greninja, which was a plan, but like, I'm fine with this. Yeah. I can heal up on this with my Belly Bolt, which is fine. So the lefties are gone. Belly Bolt. It's a really good switch in now as well, to be honest. I do think I need to slack off though. I mean, in my opinion, she should double. Because this is very telegraphed and I get a lot of momentum anyway. But let's see. Body presses. I do have speed on you. Yeah, okay. Okay. Use. Yeah, I heal up on this, that's fine. I click slack off again. Click slack off again. I need to be a little bit more healthy. So, IDEF EQ. I mean, she is a Registeel against my Belly Bolt. And I am a electric type, she's a flying type. So like, I will do damage to her. So I will just click discharge. Yeah, like, I'm doing good damage. Clicks body press. That's fine. I think I kinda wanna click... Wait. Do I click Volt Switch? I do outspeed this thing all the time. Yeah, I click Volt Switch and go into Scissor. Yeah, okay. Click Volt Switch and go into Scissor. So Belly Bolt KOs the Registeel, which annoyed me so much. Click Belly Bolt. Heracross looks really good now. We go into Scissor here. All the time. All the time. We go to Scissor here. Scissor. I'm at 2 and something. I might want to click Defog though, because the rocks are annoying for gouging fire. I mean, they're annoying in general, but they're especially annoying for gouging fire. So what's coming out here? I feel like Meow probably takes me out of... She should know that as well. Emerald. Is that Meow? Yeah. I mean, I get a really big... I get a really big bullet punch off on this thing. I think this is worth it. I don't really need you anymore. So I will just attack this. Do a lot of damage. Yeah, good. Clicks knockoff. Does this take me out? It does. Okay. So Meow takes out Scizor. And now she's banded into, locked into knockoff. So, is it time for what's it called? For Guarding Fire? I don't know. I don't know. Did she kill my Greninja with a knockoff? She does a lot of damage to Greninja. How many does she do to Heracross? 50%. How many does Heracross do to Thunders? If I go Terra Dark, I kill it, right? Yeah. I think I go Heracross and click Trailblaze. Heracross into the Meowscarada. I should always click Trailblaze here. I should always click Trailblaze. She withdraws, doesn't give me the Moxie. Goes into the Dunsparce, right? Goes into this Thunderous. It's fine. That's fine. It's time to Terra. It's time to Terra and click knockoff. Because then she can't prankster T-Wave me. Okay. So this doesn't work. Prep for myself. Bop! Thunderous dies to Heracross. Okay. And now I can just CC around. Heracross, my goat! Spare Sparse, Dunsparce. I mean, this thing should always die. No? Not always. Not always. If it's max Medievalite, it has a chance of living a CC. It doesn't though. Good job, Heracross. I am aware that she's probably going to click Sucker Punch, but then I get my Gouging Fire then, so I think this is over. Heracross. Do I die to a +1 Sucker Punch and -1? Terra Dark. Sucker Punch. No, I don't. I don't yet. I'm at +2. Do I KO the bundle? I mean, I KO with knockoff. I shouldn't risk it, I should just click CC. If she wants to click Sucker Punch, Gouging Fire gets another kill, so. This thing dies as well to Heracross. Good job, Heracross. And now Meow against the world. I've got this game in the bag. I've got this game in the bag. Alright, so the crit on Bronzong was annoying, but it wasn't the end of the world. Like I said, my team had a lot of options against hers. So, if she has the Sucker Punch, fair play, then it's a 3-0 instead of a 4-0. Let's just click CC again. Don't be annoying. Okay, she doesn't. GG's to Maki. I'm a little bit annoyed that I was salty about the crit on Bronzong. But anyway, it happens. GG's to Maki, fun game. And yeah, I am moving on to 3-0 after a really strong win. And I am very happy about it. So thank you all for watching. GG's to Maki, and I will see you next week for week 4. Peace!